Pisces, I'm your astrologer, Wonder Girl, and I am here to give you your weekly forecast for the week of Monday, June 26th to Sunday, July 2nd. Okay, now this week, Pisces, for you is really all about what makes you happy and what you enjoy, okay? That's because we have Mercury and Mars conjunct in your 5th house of happiness. All right, and so in this house also rules kids and passion projects and romantic relationships and things that you enjoy. So I think you're really trying to figure and focus on things like that. Okay, now this for you could have a lot to do with perhaps some big changes and what makes you happy in some way. That's because we do have Mercury and Mars in a square with Jupiter in your 8th house of changes. All right, maybe there's something that you want to end or begin in your life, or do something differently in some way, or some kind of deep, intimate relationships that you want to begin that will make you happy, you know, just so you can do more of that. And I think this week is kind of what you're focusing about. Now, I don't think it'll be the most easy for you because this is a square here between these two planets, and squares are a little frustrating. So I think in order for you to do this thing that you want to make you happy and to end or begin whatever it is you need to end or begin, I think it's going to take a little bit more effort, okay, than maybe you want to give it, just to kind of finesse and finagle the two to work better with each other, okay? While that's going on, I think there's also some confusion perhaps about you and who you are. Maybe there was something about your identity and who you've become that you didn't quite expect. Maybe you've become a little bit of a different person, or there's been something that's gone on that's very important to you that hasn't quite turned out the way that you wanted, okay, that you're having to learn how to readjust and how to integrate into this new thing that's coming to you that makes you happy, okay? So I think that's going on there, trying to get insights about this happy thing, kids, passion projects, and how they relate to your identity. While that's going on, there's also some choices that you're making between this happy thing and where your life is going. Perhaps some goals that you have for the future. That's because we have Mercury and Mars here in your 5th, opposing Pluto in your 11th of goals. Okay, I think what's been going on the past few years is that your goals in life have been changing. Your dreams, where you see your life going, you know, even the person that you really want to be inside. I think there's some things that are just shifting for you and changing in certain ways, and you're trying to figure out this week, how can I integrate some kind of thing that you get enjoyment from and pleasure, and that's coming to you, into where your goals for the future is going, into this person that you really want to be or that you're becoming. How can you kind of make those two work together? All right, now before you can do that, I do think that you're going to have to figure out some stuff that's going on here in your 3rd house with people close to town and things that you are familiar with. Okay, that's because we have Venus, which is in this spot, squaring the nodes. All right, whenever a planet squares the nodes, it becomes like super, super important for us to figure out before we can do anything else. Okay, and I think what you're gonna have to do before you make some of these decisions is figure out how you want to relate to people close to town, how you want to relate to people that live near you in some way. How do you want to relate to them? I think also it's about communication, not only communicating with other people, but communicating with yourself. Maybe you got to put things in the right perspective, think about things differently or in new ways. You got to figure out kind of what's going on there, what you value in terms of the community you're a part of, in terms of the things that you're very familiar with, and inside, so that you can start to think about them and communicate about them in a way that supports kind of your goals better, so that you can move forward, okay? And once I think you figure out some of those things, it's going to be easier for you to move forward and to create some of the things that you want in life, okay? Now, your card for this week is the Hanged Man. Upright. I think what you're feeling this week is maybe like your life is on hold a little bit. Maybe like you're not moving at the speed you want to move in. Maybe like you have to keep putting your needs last and everyone else's before yours. I think that can be a little frustrating at times. But I think one thing that you need to realize is that it's not as bad as you think it is. You know, maybe you just need to think about things in a different way and a different perspective, you know, while you feel like your needs are on the back burner, in order for you to really see kind of the beauty in this moment and the value in it, okay? I think there's a lot going on perhaps that's important for you that maybe you feel like you can't act on, okay? And it doesn't mean that there's not good things there for you, and it doesn't mean that good things aren't happening. It just means maybe you need to tweak the way that you see your life and you see where your life is going in order to unlock some of these really beautiful things coming your way. So that's all I have for you this week. Thank you so much for watching my horoscope. If you like it, please like it on Facebook, like it on YouTube, share it with your friends, and I will talk to you later.